Hey, I'm Kenneth Wajda. I'm a professional photographer here in Colorado. Welcome to another one of my weekly Leica talks, all things Leica. So today I'm going to talk about, I love the Billingham cases. Have you used a Billingham case? This is called the Stowaway. This is the one I saw Elliot Erwitt holding over his shoulder. This is the one I would recommend for if you're going to carry a Leica and you don't want to carry too much more. You can drop another lens underneath of it and then a body and you're good to go. And I think that the Billingham bags, again, they're expensive, but you can find them used. On eBay, check Billingham used prices. You can find stowaways for $80 to $100, which isn't super cheap, but you only need to buy one and it'll last you. It's all handmade. It's all beautiful leather and canvas, and the quality is good. I think you'll like it. And if not, you can sell it. Just like Leicas keep their value, Billinghams keep their value. You can resell it for what you pay for it. But the idea of a small camera case that you can put over your shoulder, I like the thin profile of Billingham cases. I think that it matters to have something that's not sticking out like a photojournalist bag if I'm just walking around and I just want to be a tourist, or at least look like one. And you could put a small digital Leica in here. An M9 will fit fine. You can put a M5. I have an M5 in here. That's a great way to carry one small Leica, and then also to take away some of the choices. Sometimes choices are a problem. If you have too many lenses, you have too many choices. If you just go out with one 50mm lens, guess what? There's nothing to think about whether I should change my focal length. In fact, I'll just step back or closer to make the photograph. And there's a beauty in having just one lens with you. And if you take a case that doesn't fit more, it encourages you to take less. My partner, she says that whenever I get a bigger purse, I just fill it up with more stuff and it gets too heavy. A small bag can't get too heavy because it can't fit too much. So the Billingham bags are definitely my go-to. I've not bought one new. I bought them either through Craigslist ads locally. I bought them there was one of these was at a thrift store, and I saw it from across the aisle laying on the bottom of a shelf, and it had a price tag of $9 on it. That was one of my Billingham bags. And everything I buy is used. If I'm buying it somewhere where it's a bargain. And those bargains are out there. If I can find them, you can find them. You just have to be watching for them. And so Billingham bags, even if you end up spending $100 for that stowaway on eBay, you're not overpaying too much for it. They're much more than that new, and you can sometimes find them for $60 and $70 and $80 even. Again, they don't have to be in perfect condition. They just have to be in good condition and work. All right, that's today's photography talk, the Billingham bag. Highly recommended for your Leica. Hey, if you're enjoying these, hit the subscribe button. If you can support, hit the Patreon. Thanks so much to all my supporters. I'll be back next week. We'll talk more Leica photography. As always, here's the good light.